Alright, today we are going to look at volumes of pyramids. Okay, so our goals today are to find the volume of a pyramid using the formula, and to use real life problems also to find the volume of the pyramid. Alright, so in the video that you guys watched yesterday on Desmos, we saw the difference between the volume of a prism and the volume of a pyramid. Okay, so using that information we found out, we know that the volume of a pyramid should be 1/3 the base times height, or base times height divided by 3. Okay, volume is 1/3 base times height. Okay, so you can write that either way, whichever way makes more sense for you is fine. Alright, so remember B, stands for the area of the base, and H is the height of the pyramid as we are looking at it. Okay, so if we were looking at the first example here, my volume is base times height divided by 3. So if I plugged in the information, the base that I have, they told me the base was 21. The height of the pyramid is 8, and then I want to divide that by 3. So if I do that, we can multiply 21 times 8 here, would give me 168 divided by 3, which would give me a total of 56 centimeters cubed. Alright, we would get the same answer if we did it the other way. So if I said 1/3 21 times 8. Okay, here I would probably simplify the 1/3 and 21 first to get 7 times 8, which would give me, again, a total of 56. Okay, so the formulas are the same. Okay, the work ends up being a little different, but again, if you have a calculator, it shouldn't really make much of a difference. Alright, let's look at these 4 examples then. So again, if I'm looking at number 1, my volume is 1/3. The base here is 8 times 3, because it's a square. And the height of my pyramid is 9. Alright, so if we multiply that out, I get 1/3. I'm going to move this. Alright, so if I multiply that, I get 1/3 times 24 times 9. 1/3 of 24 is 8. 8 times 9 would give me a total of 72 feet cubed. Alright, looking at example 2, right here I have a triangle base. So my volume is 1/3. My base here is 1/2 times 6 times 11, times the height of the pyramid, which is 7. So I get 1/3. This would be 3 times 11. So 1/3 times 33 times 7. 11 times 7 will give us 77 yards cubed. Alright, looking to number 3. 3 is very similar to 2. Alright, so my volume would be 1/3. My base is a triangle, so 1/2, 4 times 9. The height is 15. So simplifying here, half of 4 would be 2. 2 times 9 would give me 18. 1/3 of 18 is 6. And 6 times 15 would give me a total of 90. Alright, and then number 4. Okay, this one they actually gave us. The base is 42. The height is 18. 1/3 of 18. I'm going to do that in the head because that's easier. So I get 6 times 42, which would give me a total of 252 millimeters cubed. Alright, and then for our challenge question. Okay, our challenge question here says to make a candle, use a mold to create the wax pyramid shown. You cut off the top 3 centimeters of the pyramid to make space for a wick. If the base area of the removed portion is 5.4 square centimeters, what percentage of the wax did you remove? All right, well, let's look at the full candle, right? The full candle, we would have 1/3. The base is 60, and the height of this is 10. So that would give me 20 times 10, which would be 200. All right, so let's look at the piece that was removed. All right, so the tip of the candle, they told us that the base of that was 5.4 square centimeters, and the height there was 3 centimeters. All right, well, here the 1/3 and the 3, right, those would cancel out. So I'm going to be left with just 5.4. Alright, so then the percentage remaining, right, I need to do my original, which is 200, minus the piece that we took off, divided by the original, okay, which would give me 194.6 over 200. So then I could simplify that. All right, so I have 97.3% remaining. So how much did I remove? Well, that means I removed 2.7%. All right, guys, that is it for today. Log into Big Ideas. Go ahead and